Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Commodities Update video. This is where we do analysis on natural gas, UNG, US dollar, oil, gold, and silver. And if you guys are looking for the stock market update video, I did that yesterday. Make sure to check that out. If you guys are looking for the Qs and the mega cap tech sevens, Meta, Tesla, Amazon, Google, Microsoft, Apple, the video. Check out the video from yesterday. All right, let's get started from natural gas, NG, ticker NG, and make sure to click this BADJ adjust for contract so there's no gaps on your chart. See this on the bottom right corner here. All right, so we're looking on the 15-minute time frame. So let's take a look at the shorter term time frame first. So this was resistance, 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 resistance. And now this is support, 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 support. So we had a bear break out of this rising wedge, at least in the short term. And this is the first day value has really closed beneath prior day's values. So pretty much most of the volume traded in this area. You can see that value has been closed beneath it. So this is, I would say, is probably the first bearish day out of pretty much this entire move up, right? Entire move up, we never really have that big of a bearish day, but other than this small one here. But yeah, so this is the first indication of there may be some bears showing up. So we gotta be cautious of that, especially after such a slow grind up. This is kind of like a rising wedge feel where it just kind of makes new highs, new highs, new highs, new highs, new highs, but not much follow through on each new highs is the concern here. So, and then we got that drop here. So in the longer term time frame, I would say let's zoom out here to the daily. I should just go to the hourly. So next level I'm looking at is pretty much just this one, this black line here. It's pretty much go all the way back, right? This entire pop, you can see it was acting as resistance, 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 resistance. And then when price is above it, right, we're coming down, price is above it, now it's acting as support. So the question here is that will this level act as support again? Prior resistance becoming support is what I'll be looking at once Sunday futures open up Sunday night. See if bulls can hold this level. Support resistance is not a definite number, so it doesn't mean like it can't cross over kind of a little bit and come back up. That would still count as a support. If it just flushes through it, then we're probably looking back down closer to this really 2.6. There's not much support along the way here. And we, other than there is a little bit here as well, right? So yeah, 2.6, 2.64, this range. If we break these levels and break this one. So if we break 2.8 and then we break 2.72, we're looking close to this 2.61. In my opinion, this support here, bounce, 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 also coincides with this support, right? This was prior resistance, now it's going to act as support. So if it comes down here, we'll likely see a bounce from here. So that's what I'm looking at. For the bulls to save this, it would be pretty much bouncing right off of here to save this and continuation of the trend. So let's see who wins. Yeah, bears break through this, bulls break through that, bounce from there. Yeah, so those are the scenarios I'm looking at. And if you guys want to learn more about techno analysis, check out the YouTube link and check out the Patreon link as well. If you guys are, looking to learn more about how to control your emotions, how not to tilt, how to better set up your trading plan, all that kind of stuff. Check out the Patreon link or just book that 15-minute free call with me. We can talk more about it. All right, let's look at UNG. So UNG, some idea. Got that big move down because natural gas pretty much just follows natural gas. But overall, right, it's still in a daily uptrend. So no signs of huge red flags as of yet. But if natural gas starts cracking this 2.8 level and flush through there, then yeah, the UNG is probably going to break through this 15.4 level. And that will be a little bit red flag for me because now that means that there will be enough room for bears to confirm daily downtrends. And momentum may shift back to the bears after that. So pretty much this is, I would say, it's a battle zone, right? A very clear battle zone. See who wins out here. Bears definitely have Friday in the upper hand going for them. Absolute bear trending day. No signs of bounce on Friday. So let's see if they continue or not, or that was just a 1 day thing, right? If there's another day of that, we just crack. We'll definitely crack through this support. All right, let's take a look at US dollar. Big bounce on the US dollar. This is more of a falling wedge, bull break. So after that big break, bear break out of this tiny range, right? Go up, go down, bear break, and daily downtrend continuation. And you can see this falling wedge like this. It's pretty much kind of like that, where falling wedge is characteristics of making new lows and lacking follow through. That's pretty much all you need to know. Right, new lows, no follow through, new lows, no follow through, new lows, no follow through, bull break. And then you can see big move up from this bull break. Now the question is, can we come back and pick up the structure pretty much? So let's see if we can break 103.10, pretty much 103, this level here. To kind of slow down a little bit, but I mean, after 5 days of a move, right, you get a little bit of upwick. That's no big deal to me. So let's see, once it starts pulling back, can the dollar bulls shape up like a daily uptrend, right? Or is it just a big move and then maybe it kind of like tightens up again, come to equilibrium? So we'll see how it ends up forming. There's two scenarios, right? Either we get that equilibrium or this pullback ends up confirming a daily uptrend. Then we may look up closer to this 103 and 103 and a half if that daily uptrend happens. If we do form equilibrium, then it will just tighten up until probably more Fed decisions later in the year for rate cuts and all that decision to come in to make its move. So those are two scenarios that I see here at this moment. Yeah. All right, let's take a look at oil. So oil is very volatile lately because there's so much news going on regarding the war and all the stimulus in China and all that kind of things affecting the price. So we're just kind of like whipping up and down. So it's tough to trade this one lately, but technical wise, right, it's in a clear daily uptrend at this moment. We go up, we get that pullback, sets the higher low and a higher high. So that's right, break above the prior high. Now that's a higher high. So very clear daily uptrend. And we are kind of approaching resistance a little bit. You can see at 77, we're pretty much testing this structure, high of this structure, and we're kind of retesting this equilibrium that we broke bear from, and so pretty much just tightening up again. Yeah, oil is a very choppy name. You can see, right? It's been trading between here and here in the last year and a half. So I wouldn't be surprised if we come back up, right, and then form some kind of rejection, kind of go chop around here and keep on going like that, honestly. But for now, the move is strong, just a small upper wick. No signs of red flag for bulls at this moment. So we'll see how. But the thing is that, right, you can say there's no signs of red flags here, right? Next thing we get another geopolitical news, and this thing could just like drop like a rock or rocket it, right? So tough one to trade, I would say, with all the news going on currently. But intraday wise, you can definitely take advantage of the news, right? If you're trading just intraday versus swinging, and you see some kind of news come in, right? You can definitely take advantage of these 4% days intraday wise. All right, and gold, right? This would been a perfect swing trade. I've been talking about this one for a very long time. Do not short it, especially all-time highs. You never short an all-time high stock ever, because it can just go higher without. No matter how extended it is, right? It can go more. Just taking Nvidia for example, right? It was insanely overbought, and it just kept going, right? And yeah, don't short all-time high stocks. And this one, right? Every time it makes an all-time high, right? It consolidates sideways. So breaks the new high, consolidates sideways. This is now the support structure. Breaks above it, consolidates above it, right? It never broke below this structure. Forms another new structure. Breaks above that one, consolidates above the structure again, right? So there was zero signs of reflex here. Now we break above here again, right? Are the bulls going to form another kind of like consolidation sideways structure here? They can do that. If I was a swing, right, and if I was swinging this, I would still be holding it probably my full size, because not a single time along this entire way up there was any kind of red flags that showed me that bears broke below the prior structure of support. So now, no signs of that yet. This kind of get a blow off top like that, then that's a red flag, right? But we don't have that yet. So even this one, right? Pick up. This is not even a blow off top. This is just kind of like consolidation sideways, right? It only retraced like what 50% of this entire move, so that was not a red flag. So we'll see. It pretty much is bull flagging here on the daily. See, every time it kind of came down to this EMA, held it, and it's kind of bull flagging at this moment. So if we get another news, maybe just break higher again. Yeah, no signs of red flags at this moment. The weekly is kind of extended on the RSI, but anything else not. So, and this can just slow grind up, right? It makes another sideways, consolidate through time, and cool off all indicators. So yeah, don't short all-time high stocks. If anything, you want to play the pullbacks, right? Try to get entries on pullbacks, but you got to be really cautious up here still if you're looking for those plays. Or you can just play this bull flag. If it breaks out, get a piece of that move. And silver is starting to catch up a little bit, right? I mean, gold's been making all-time highs after all-time highs, and silver is finally coming up to just testing this resistance. And we talked about this last week, where if silver continues, this is the resistance I'm looking at. And I'm surprised it didn't get over it. So it's still pretty weak. But it's definitely catching up, right? You can see gold kind of bull flagging, but silver is kind of going up here. So it's relative strength in the last couple of days. So let's see if gold breaks out from that bull flag. Will silver also get relative strength and move even bigger? So that's the best case scenario for silver bulls. If it can break above this, pretty much this 32.5 level here resistance, then we're looking up closer to 34 for me. Yeah, we'll see. Silver is definitely not at all-time highs. Yeah, there's this structure, this entire structure here. So yeah, left. But if it breaks this 32.5, then I'm looking back up to 34s. And for bears, right, you want to see gold fail that bull flag and reject. Silver will reject this double top, and then we pull back. And potentially we'll come back to 30.6 first, and then close to 29.8. So those are the levels I'm looking at for silver. All right, let's go for you guys for commodities, and if there's anything comes up midweek, market or anything very substantial, I'll make another video. But if not, I'll see you guys next weekend. And have a great rest of you guys' weekend. Feel free to comment below if you got any questions. And feel free to like, share, subscribe. You guys made it this far and learn anything. Have a great rest of you guys' day.